to the Sad Dads Club podcast. Here's everybody's favorite sad dads, Jim and Foo.
I went into Mima and Jax's bed was in there, and so it smelled. I've started work. Oh, I told you it's still a thing.
Yeah.
But I bought a couple small the speedometer needle.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fix these little things in here, and I'd already purchased. But they've been moving around the table because they were just a knickknack that came into my feed.
Yeah.
It was $19. A couple of 3D printed speedometer needles specifically for the Hardbody, and a couple light bulbs to replace inside the dash.
Yeah.
I've had these things.
The check engine light.
Yeah.
That someone taped
right. The pull e-brake that never went off.
Oh God.
It's super funny.
Yeah.
I've had these little piles of tiny upgrade or replacements or glow ups.
Yeah.
Moving around the house or the office. And that week when I opened up the doors, I'm like, you know what? I should. Oh, it's right there. Went on the laptop.
It was a fly.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it's moving too quick.
Oh, yeah, it is a fly. Oh, fuck you then. Oh, shit. I'm gonna do these little things.
Yeah.
As I go in between. This goes straight into all of my little knick-knack shit that I've been doing with cars lately.
And the paddywhack.
Right. Give a dog a bone.
Mm-hmm.
This old man. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Goddamn. I took out the gauge cluster.
Yeah.
It is a fly. What bizarre. It's like the last gasp of summer shit.
I must smell good or something, you know? I must smell like shit.
I took apart the gauge cluster. I put in all the bulbs. I put on the speedometer.
Yeah.
I polished the shit out of the
plastic.
89, almost 30-year-old plastic of the gauge cluster.
Yeah.
It's fucking tight.
Nice.
And what else did I look I got some rubber seals for the doors, so window rubber channel.
Nice. And
some felt on the
runner stuff.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
I got these little things. These are an hour to 2 hour unders to put in and then redo and then move to my next thing. The truck is weirdly special, even outside my ability, understanding of my intrinsic attachment of it to Jax. I just enjoy being in that truck.
Weird.
It's very and it's not even running. I'm I enjoy the space. It's compact.
Yeah.
It's comfortable to sit in as I'm just working on something. It just feels
that year of a vehicle.
Yeah.
There's something about the roominess of them.
Yeah.
Right. New cars, they're very much the dash things and armrest things. All that stuff's kind of protruding into your space and snugging down on you.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about an old 89 Hardbody, they just got room, you know? Oh, did you get it?
No, I don't think so. I'm not that fast.
They just have, there's just extra room in there, and it's
it's weird.
Yeah.
And it's weird. So I just worked on little stuff on it.
Nice.
I had, so I redid the speakers and when I put in a CarPlay deck in the Miata, it was Bose, so it was the ohms of the speakers were
2 ohm.
Yes.
Yeah. I know.
So I had replaced some of the speakers in the doors.
Yeah.
Specifically because I was changing out the deck and I had to get rid of what was left of the Bose speakers. And I had to make these custom adapted mounting plates for some traditional 6.5 inch kicker,
right?
Just average kicker.
So they would fit,
right?
Yeah,
because the all in wonder Bose fucking ugly thing that fit in it was a, car manufacturer special. It had this weird adapter, and it was an inverted, it was a mess.
Yeah.
So in order to put something
traditional
normal in it, I had to make an adapter plate.
So are there 3D printed things that you can find for making like an adapter for that?
That is a good question. It's possible. I just went and bought. I made a heavy stocked paper template that matched the space, and then I bought some Lexan polycarbonate.
Okay.
And then I traced my paper template onto that, and then just routed out a thing to mount on, and then some walnuts, and it fits tits.
Nice.
I was leery about like really torquing down shit in the moment, so I got it tight, and then everything put back together, but I didn't like audio test everything before I like started putting door cards back on.
I didn't know what you're gonna say.
So it was about maybe like a week later from the passenger door.
Oh, a little vibration.
And
oh yeah.
Yeah.
When you're used to.
Yes.
I know.
And it was a splinter in the mind thing. Because I don't build shit like that.
No.
And now I'm too old to not build and take my time.
You can't unsee it.
I can't unsee it. And then I was taking Xander to like a band practice maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and we were playing one of Ado's songs, and it and he said something, and I went,
"That's it."
Okay. All right.
Now it's a problem.
Well, listen, fuckers.
You didn't just start shoving like paper towels in the crease or anything?
God damn it, dude! It was such an irritant. And I'm like, okay, fine.
See, if it was younger you probably would have dealt with it or figured out some other. You would have wedged something in there.
Right.
Fuck it.
Fucking some expanding insulation foam. Fuck it. See, sealed that shit.
Yep.
And I did that probably half a year ago or so.
Well, yeah,
so,
and you haven't driven it really, so
right.
Yeah.
So it's been out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
And part of the putting off or the putting off.
Putting it off.
Procrastination.
Yes.
Is that
word.
Every time I pull off the door cards, pretty much all of the snap-ins break.
Oh, that's fun.
So I have to purchase. They're not expensive. We're talking like $4 for 10 or 15 of these door things.
Yeah.
But it was like, okay, I've got to buy, however many are going to break, I need to have spares. So I buy some, and then it's like a thing where I'm going to get irritated that I've got to replace the broken ones. Okay, fine. So I have these on hand, and now it's like, well, Piper's gone. I've got some time. I do my requirements stuff for the day. I can pull all of Piper's stuff that was here staged in the garage. The refrigerator that was here last week is now gone. The space is here. I can pull a car in here. There's absolutely, positively no reason I can't fix. So I take both door cards off. I break all kinds of fucking retaining clips. Fabulous, but I've got spares. And I start taking apart the template. I'm like, yeah, I just didn't have these things torqued down.
No torquelators.
So now I've got, there's no reason why I can't completely over-engineer the rest of this. I get a number of insulating foam, packing foam.
Yeah.
I cut out a template of that, and I put that on top of the thing that is then sealed against the door. Everything is over-engineered, and then as I'm putting things back in and tightening them down, I turn on the radio
and check it.
I fucking play a fucking Brass Monkey or some Billie Eilish thing, and I test.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
Nice.
Minus the part where I
no.
don't have a subwoofer,
Oh.
and it's not the RS, it's not the
Right.
Grimlock, it's
Right.
well, okay.
Yeah.
There's just no room for that kind of shenanigans inside the Miata.
Yeah.
And I have to, it's this weird acceptance of this is less than.
I have grown to accept it with the Cadillac.
Yeah.
It's a 10-speaker Bose system.
Yeah.
Right. Fancy. Although the tone of it drives me fucking crazy.
Does it?
Yeah. I mean, it's just for a, what did Dave Sampson say? There's no highs, there's no lows, it's Bose.
Right. Yes.
It's absolutely true.
Right.
For a 10-speaker system, you would expect some fidelity out of it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
The subwoofer, I think, is a 10, but it's an open-air sub that's mounted to the bottom of the rear deck.
Oh.
And so when you start getting some bass, there are deck pieces back there that are vibrating. And that just drives me crazy, especially because I had a Civic that had a very decent stereo in it.
Yeah.
And it did not do any vibration. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's maddening.
It's
Vibration in general, like rattles and stuff. Melly's car, Forester.
Mm-hmm.
It's an 09 Forester. And I had installed a backup camera in that car. So the interior hatch cover pieces from the inside all came off so I could put the camera back there and run wires and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, a bunch of those clips broke. And so, I don't know, she came home for some reason. And it might have been for an internship or an externship or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I drove it just down our street. And the fucking rear hatch was rattling like crazy. And I went, oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I did that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I ordered up brand new clips.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one of those, like, they slide into the plastic trim piece.
Yeah.
And then they like poke into the hole in the actual metal.
Yeah.
I replaced every single one of those. And I think I even added some extra material to those so they wouldn't vibrate.
Okay.
It was great after that. I didn't even tell her I did it because I think what happened was I had to cut. Oh, it was because her rear wiper wasn't working.
Oh,
and
yeah, that's
in
right.
order to
Yeah,
replace the rear wiper, I had to cut the backup camera wire.
Mm-hmm.
And when I cut the backup camera wire, I had to re-splice those wires back together.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some of them came apart. And so the camera was becoming intermittent.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to get in there to fix that. So when I got in there to fix that, I didn't tell her about the rear lid or the rear cover replacement of all the stuff. And then I just waited to see if she mentioned it. Never mentioned it.
Never did.
No, not like, hey, my rear hatch doesn't rattle like it used to. I would think she would say something.
Right.
No.
None.
No.
And you would, because, right, you mentioned last week, she likes Lady Gaga. And I know there are some early Lady Gaga songs that hit the lows.
I mean, her car has a Pioneer app radio 4 in it. It's in fact, that radio was in the Civic initially.
Oh.
We've had it for a long time.
Yeah.
So that radio has been sort of, I think Chandler used it. It got put in a couple different cars.
Mm-hmm.
So we put it in her car so she would have CarPlay.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't get speakers. It's just running the standard Subaru speaker, so it's not like it really bumps or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, she does crank it up though.
And now it doesn't vibrate.
Yeah, well, the rear tailgate doesn't vibrate.
Right. Right. So the Miata is less than impressive, and it will always irritate me because it would really mean.
So are there no kits for a sub to hide somewhere, squirrel away?
It would just have to be undersized because there's no space.
So is the only option maybe like under a seat?
There's not for a sub of reasonable size.
Mm.
And it would just be a project. Her era,
like you've never had a project
right?
Before.
Her era of Miata, because of the Bose system in it, it's a lot. Ideally, it would be running a Class D somewhere, and then rewiring all of the speakers that I currently have, straight to that, bypassing all the Bose infrastructure. Right now, it's using the deck. It's still looping through Bose infrastructure to go to the speakers, and that's why I'm certain it still sounds like trash.
But so does that mean that the Bose? I assume it has there's a Bose amp in there
somewhere,
and it probably is expecting 4 ohm or 2 ohm speakers.
Yes,
and you've got 4 ohm
and
speakers
it's not.
in it.
It's still not happy, and that would mean some panel shit.
See, that's the problem. If I were to do that with the Cadillac with the Bose system, I would have to go the whole route.
Right.
And then you're talking a couple $1,000s.
Yes. And I'm okay. I needed to do a CarPlay deck.
Yeah.
And so it's
I mean, in theory, you could just bypass the Bose by running your own speaker wires.
Sure. But now and at the time it was right. Baby steps, maybe one day.
Yeah. Well, then it would probably just instantly sound better because you're not going through the Bose.
Right.
How many speakers are in it? 4?
There is a center. I eliminated the tweeter in the doors. There is a coax 6.5 lower, and there is some janky ass pair Bose thing that I just made work with an infinity speaker. That's like a 3.5
behind you,
right?
For highs or something.
For highs,
okay.
It's okay. But it does not sound right. It does not sound right.
It doesn't sound like the
and here's the thing.
Yeah.
I have the truck down here. I don't know who that is, but that's envious, so fuck off. My dad has loved the CarPlay deck that I put in his Ford.
Uh-huh.
And so now that I had the Dodge down here, I'm like, you know what? If he needs this, it's like CarPlay.
Yeah.
So I got another JVC deck that does wired and wireless CarPlay. That's the same deck that's in his Fusion.
Yeah.
So that he understands how
all the buttons are in the right places.
Same place, same times.
That's awesome.
The snafu with the Dodge, so it's a 2004 Dodge 2500. It has the Infinity. It's a Laramie, so it was the premium top trim of a HD.
Doesn't it have a weird radio size? Is that the problem with it? Or there's some bracketry in the back that has to be cut or removed?
You have to modify, but they sell a
kit for it.
Yeah, whatever the fucking.
I think that was the problem Steve had. He had a 2004 Dodge. That's what his
was it?
Yeah.
They made a plate that just moves your climate controls and the 4-wheel drive and whatever's just down one and then makes it a double din.
Yeah.
That fit flawlessly.
Okay.
You have to remove some plastic welds, but it then fits exactly into the main console space.
Okay.
As you would expect. Fantastic. There were steering wheel controls that I didn't opt to spend for, so that way it just wasn't a need. My dad knows where the buttons are now, and I'll just tell him there's no steering wheel controls, and he'll just accept it. It is. Sorry, Dad, it's so old. They don't do this. Anyway, moving on. I just didn't do it. It has Infinity in the rear doors, in the front doors, and some dash speakers.
That's a factory.
From the factory, because it was a Laramie.
Yeah.
But it all routes through an infinity amp crossover combo that requires a amp bypass. It is a project to remove the entire dash for the truck to get to this amp, because the amp is mounted inside the front of the dash underneath the climate control box and air shifter box, which years and years ago I had to replace the door, the blower door had broken some plastic hinge. And I remembered only after I had started undoing some of these screws last Sunday-ish.
I remember you had to pull the dash to do it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But you don't have to do the airbags, but you have to get almost the whole front dash is disassembled. And the infinity amp inside the dash of this thing had we're coming back to full circle. Had 3 mounting screws. And so when I fixed the door, the baffle door for the climate control, I was able to get 2 of the screws of this infinity amp.
And not the last one.
But not the third one.
You're like, well, do I have this?
Because it required, if you don't watch the YouTubes, you won't understand, but it required this manipulation of your hand.
A baby hand.
As an adult, that is nigh impossible. I did my best just to manage to get this thing out. There was no way
you were going to get it back in.
As an adult, I was going to be able to get this thing back in.
Because sometimes turning it one way is a lot easier than turning it the other way.
And I remember I was getting these PTSD flashbacks of trying to get this thing and cut knuckles trying to get this thing out with a wrench, with a wobble head or a box end wrench. I remember hating every fucking minute of trying to get that last third bolt out, that when I started to put the dash back together, I went, oh no, I have to do that.
But you didn't put it in.
But I didn't put it in.
Oh, okay.
I resigned myself to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to extra ugga-dugga
all the other ones.
The 2 in the front and be like, do something. I dare you. Only to then a week later, just of the metal mounting bracket of that third axis triangle fucking mounting thing not hit. And I went, oh, I did that. Yeah, that's me.
Zip tie.
Yeah. I ain't reaching back there. I'd have to pull the whole... Anyway, so I just sent it. I left... My dad has had it probably for... That was
He didn't even notice.
No, he did.
Oh, he did?
2 to 3 years ago, I sent it back up the hill hey, Dad, I fixed the fucking climate box. And he never said anything to me.
Okay.
So last week, Friday, he's down here. And I'm like, Dad, I'm putting a CarPlay deck in the truck. And he's like, yeah. I've replaced the headlights, too, with some updated...
All the things you have done.
Right.
But not the one thing.
Right. And I went, man, Dad. And I'm retelling pretty much the same story I did here. I've got a fucking PTSD about how much of this dash. Because as he came into the garage...
He sees...
There's Dodge dash shit. Everywhere.
Yeah.
Screws everywhere. And he's like, what are you up to? I'm like, Dad, look at the headlights on the Dodge.
Yeah, I'm putting in a new engine.
He's like, oh, those are nice. You're going to do the taillights? Well, fuck you, Dad. These are free. What are you talking about? You aren't paying for this. You should do the taillights.
I don't even have a job.
I'm not... What? Holy shit. He's already like, yeah, those are nice. Do the taillights. Well, fuck you, man.
I'll tell you what, you order them.
How about you pay me?
By the way, my hourly rate.
You didn't even pay for this truck, father. God damn. Right. I sold this to you for $1. You fuck. You do the taillights.
I got some taillights for you, Dad.
I'm like, but I'm probably going to do the taillights. And he's like, hey, you should. These are nice. I'm like, I like that fucking halo thing. Like, That's funny. So then I opened up the doors. I'm like, Dad, this thing is I would curse the shit out of this. And he's like, oh, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I was having to get this fucking amp out. And it would, like, make this noise. And he went, oh, yeah. Yeah, it would make the noise. Like, it would, like, I was going down the road or hitting, like, it would, like, on occasion, it would just kind of, like, vibrate. And I went,
damn it.
Okay. All right, Dad. Thank you.
I'm just wondering if you could wedge something in there.
I probably could have.
Yeah.
Now that I had the dash apart, I probably could have just put the same kind of insulating foam that I did for the Miata's template.
Or just a sheet of rubber or something.
Yeah,
in there.
or a fucking piece of cardboard. It would have been fine. But the CarPlay deck and the amp bypass harness removes the amp.
So you don't have to take it out.
I didn't have to put it back in.
It's just a connector.
I don't even know where it is. I probably threw it into the garage, the garbage. But I do most of my car audio stuff purchases through Crutchfield. 9.999 times out of 10, their stuff has always been
good,
dialed in.
Yeah.
I've been buying Crutchfield stuff and harnesses for cars since early 2000s. Like, the stuff just works.
Now, I'll tell you what I do. I use Crutchfield for my research.
And then
I go look for a better price at other websites.
You can I've certainly done that for speakers and components.
Yeah.
Generally, the harness stuff, I guess there'd be no reason why you couldn't. I'm sure they're probably just...
For harnesses, I usually buy just a Metra thing.
Metra.
Yeah.
Metra was the thing.
Okay.
Yes.
The dash plastics, the kits.
I think I did that for the Miata. The component speakers. I'm like, what fits here?
Yeah.
And then went to Amazon and bought the same. Like, okay.
Right.
But the harness that they sent me was correct for the year and model of the truck, but not the trim, specifically the Laramie.
Oh.
There were some Infinity amps that only had one harness plug, but the Laramie has a 2 harness plug that goes into the Infinity amp. And that uniqueness shares some sort of model alignment with the same year's Dodge SRT 10 1500. And I don't know if you remember that truck, but it was the truck that Dodge was cranking out where they were putting the Viper motor in it.
Yeah.
Which I had forgotten about.
Yeah.
But then trying to, like, why this harness doesn't work with me, like, where's this? And that kept putting me into Dodge SRT 10, Dodge SRT. Oh, yeah, they fucking put a fucking Viper V12 in these bitches. Which also...
back in the day of the muscle trucks.
Oh, yeah.
Right, I mean, muscle car trucks.
And that truck model also came with an Infinity sub that fit in the rear cab portion of between the 2 seats.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, shit. Well, that back then would have worked. Anyway, so it took me...
a bit to figure it out.
4 extra days because I had to go back and order the other harness for the same years. That was the 2-plug.
Yeah.
And just this afternoon, because it came yesterday, the harness came yesterday, and so I just left the dash of the Dodge pretty much disassembled here in the garage. And pretty much the bulk of the morning, I was doing harness work, answering your son's Tay-Tay questions, harness wiring work.
That's hilarious.
As I'm like reaching up to like move a mouse and like, I don't know, fucking Taylor Swift Ghost Rider on like one keyboard and a mouse. I'm like,
that's hilarious.
I don't know. Fucking anyway, I gotta finish this harness shit before I Dodge just take it apart.
That's funny.
The truck's Infinity speakers at stock sound better than the Miata does.
Yeah.
Which I have put the same deck in, aftermarket door speakers, at least with the one center console and the rear center console behind the head thing speaker. The fucking Bose thing is just tweaking my titty.
I will say
it is irritating.
Yeah, I will say that Infinity and Alpine speakers for me have really for buying aftermarket speakers.
Yeah,
those have always performed well for me.
yes.
I think the Civic had Alpine speakers all around in that thing. And I remember back when we were installing all that stuff, Mike was like, "Oh, damn, these sound good," you know?
Oh yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, these speakers for the price perform very well."
I think what's frustrating to me I mean, this is the last couple hours because I just pretty much put the Dodge back together probably by 2:00 or so. The Dodge has stock speakers that are Infinity, which
they actually labeled Infinity on them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a yeah.
It doesn't just say Dodge.
No,
or the Dodge
they say
symbol.
Infinity. Yeah, it's the little Infinity little sticker or whatever the fuck's on the grills. And deck that is the same deck without an amp that is in the Miata, and it's running off of an internal amp of the deck powering the Infinity speakers.
Yeah.
The internal amp of the same deck in the Miata is powering less speakers, and it's like a chasm of an audio quality difference.
Yeah.
It's just frustrating.
You're going to have to
Right.
You're going to have to bite the bullet.
Right. It'll be a thing where I'm like, okay, now what's
this
it going to take?
This is the weekend.
It's like a strip down, and now I get to replace all these fucking retainer clips again.
Well, I mean, maybe you just start with the door speakers.
Right,
and just
like rewire and pull out, find the Bose amp, yank it, run fresh new wires to all the stuff and things. And so I know where how the balance works. But anyway, what is on top of that, the Mima has scraps.
Right. Leftover bits.
Mima is tits.
Oh, is it?
Oh, it is.
Isn't that amazing how sometimes it just comes together?
Mima has, and that's what was funny with Mima, because Mima has a sub amp that came from Mike, that went to you, that has come to me.
Yeah.
And the sub as well.
Yeah. Yep.
So I have a deck from early 2000s with the whole Matrix Dolphin IndyCar thing on. It's a single din that I had for my boat.
That was up in your rafters.
That was up in the right. And the Polk coaxes that are in the doors came in the truck.
Yeah.
But had no power. I had leftover Infinity tweeters from something. I don't know what happened. It might have been some Infinity reference tweeters that I had intended to put in a Z or something. I don't know. Anyway.
In the Eclipse?
Right. No, I paid premium shit. Car audio place in Charlotte.
Shit.
Mounted in. So Mima has tweeters, coaxes in the doors that were donors, and a Class D amp that was a donor, and the sub amp, or the sub itself, that was a donor.
Yeah.
And because it's just a small truck cab, Mima,
it hits.
Mima's fucking dope.
Yeah.
But Mima's not running, so fucking a lot of good that's getting me.
Yeah, well, we got to put a K24 in it. Let's make it reliable.
Fuck. Man, if only.
Just hear me out.
Yeah.
Type R motor.
If that shit would fit with still having 4-wheel drive, if I didn't need 4-wheel drive,
I know
it would. It'd probably be done.
You watched the Toyota Hilux series, I assume.
I keep meaning to send them a thing. Like, please do a D21 of the same era, and then you guys could do your skids. They keep comparing it to the Gemini.
Yeah, that's silly.
Right. And Australia and pretty much overseas, what they call the hardbody is the Navara.
Mm-hmm.
It's widely popular in Australia.
Yeah.
Like, do a hardbody Navara.
You'll
of
have
the same,
2 Utes now.
Yeah. 4-wheel drive, the best 4-wheel drive channel on the.
Yeah, it's got to be the 4-wheel drive though,
and put a fucking SR20 in it. Like you could do the like for like of a hard body compared to that old Nissan or a Toyota pickup, and it would be I'd love that, and then I could take all of the data and apply it to Meemaw.
The hard part is the 4-wheel drive.
Yes, the constant the realistic time sink struggle I have is the 4-wheel drive part with Meemaw.
Which mounts right to the motor, probably, with transmission.
It's that the oil pan is this unique because my oil pan dodges the crossmember and differential for the front end.
I see.
If I ditched 4-wheel drive, shit, I could put
anything in there.
I could put a fucking VQ in Nissan V6 in there with twin turbos. I could put a small block Chevy in there.
Yeah.
But
you want to retain the 4-wheel drive.
I can't even do what came next as far as hard bodies, the KA24. Because it doesn't fit. The 4-wheel drive part doesn't fit. There's all kind of engine mount stuffs and the fucking ECU shit.
I mean, I always liked the hard bodies over the Toyotas. I always thought the hard bodies were a better looking pickup than the Toyota SR5s or whatever they are called.
In looking at tires, because this is a topic we were just talking about with your son.
Yeah.
Because I had to get tires for the Dodge too.
Yeah.
In poking around for tires, I'd looked at wheels and tires for the Dodge. I'm like, oh fucking man, I would like just a little bit more like flush poke on the fender. I don't want to come out
because they got skinny tucked in tires.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't need bro-dozer bullshit.
You mean you don't want to tub it and shit?
Right. Right. I don't need that, but I would like flush tire to the fender. In the end, I'm like, I don't need to. I just need new tires to make sure that I can get to the hill, up the hill, to Dad.
Well, some of the issue becomes turning radius and scrubbing and all kinds of stuff.
So after I settled on tires, got the tires, just put them on the stock thing. Everything is fine. I love the tires. I love it. Just fits nice. It's like I told you and your son. It sits about an inch higher, which I can feel
because it's the amount of tread.
Yeah, so much more tread.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Is it doing it again?
Did it do this? Do you want to use the audio device with a Pro B microphone? Don't use. It's still going.
Okay.
I'm touching nothing.
We're good.
Did you see me hit the thing though? I did.
No, I don't know why it keeps doing that. Is this a
I wonder
Tahoe problem?
What? Oh, maybe. I don't know. That's weird. I hope it's still K. No, it's okay. The input's still your KT.
Shit.
Anyway, tires fit nice, but of course now I'm on fucking America's Tire, and I'm like, ooh, okay. And then I went to
you're never satisfied, are you?
Son, I think I got through your son. The customoffsets.com, which is a way they collect data and pictures of your vehicle with all kinds of rims, or wheels, and the offsets and tire packages.
Yeah.
I'm like, 1989.
I don't even know about this website.
It's slick. It allows you to get like real world pictures, not the fucking CGI'd.
Yeah, America's Tire.
No.
This is what this wheel looks like.
These are people's aggregated real world pictures of wheel and tire offsets on various vehicles. Yeah. And it allows you to see what it would look like. They don't have every wheel and every tire combination or every offset, but it's possible you may find an offset that allows you to. There are a number.
Well, chances are good that the stuff that's working offsets will be in there,
right?
But some far off crazy.
You
shit.
may not find your wheel, but you will find chances are you find an offset.
Yeah.
The 4x4, I love it. There is a profile for the hardbody of my era, the 89s, that...
What's the website again?
I think it's custom-offsets.com. It may start to come up if you get like custom offsets or just type custom offsets. Yes?
Well, custom offsets shows up as a...
Is it one word?
Customwheeloffset.com.
No, I don't know if it has wheel in it.
All right, I'm looking.
Okay. There are, man. In fact, I've had probably for a good year or so, like of a nice stanced 4x4 hardbody with, I think, probably 31s with a 15-inch rim. It looks tits. Like it's hot. But I don't have the fucking Wild Peaks on Mima right now are brand new. There's probably less than 300 miles on those tires. It would mean buying new wheels, but again, the motor's toast. So I'm not spending money. But I spent a slow fapping day of looking at wheel and tire packages for a hard body. I'm like, man, this thing's gonna look, when this thing gets going, it's gonna look sick. Because there's a number of really nice 4x4 oldie packages that work for those era of trucks that you don't see anymore. Everybody's got these fucking grotesque lifted out. There is
Series 40 tires.
There is, man,
with rims that are 22.
I saw like a new Tundra in the parking lot over here at Rayleigh's.
Yeah.
I'm confused with what happened to grills. Like now everything is like a giant ass grill. I saw a it had to have been the last couple of years, some sort of Escalade. In the Rayleigh's parking lot, and the Hoover Dam had less real estate on this thing. This thing must punch through the air in a non-aerodynamic fashion. Is like, what are we doing? Like, there is a running joke that a Jeep is just a brick. With wheels.
Yep.
But yet, if you look at trucks, certainly full-size trucks, and what I would classify as like the larger SUVs, like the Tahoes, the Blazers, the Suburbans, what's the Fords, the Expeditions, like the big boys.
Yeah.
There is a giant dam of a front end. What are we doing? Like, that thing, it already probably gets 10 miles to the gallon. And now you're putting a giant fucking non-aerodynamic grill in the front of it. Like,
I feel
I'm confused.
like we started to go down this. Like, if you look at the original Tundras, they were kind of rounded and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we started to go down this path of like aerodynamic pickups, and then everyone like was like, "Oh, that's too pussy." You know what I'm saying?
It's very weird.
And then we had to like go square and make it go back to like making it tough looking.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
There's a guy. As you leave the house, it's always there. It's like a gold early teens 2000 like Tundra, like here on, as you leave.
Okay.
He probably gets the same amount of stuff like for the years that I have the Dodge parked out here. Someone drives by and usually would leave like a note on the door or under my windshield wipers.
You want to sell your truck?
Yeah, you're looking to sell your truck. I see little notes on this guy's Tundra all the time.
Yeah.
It is rounded in the front. It's a full size. It's a Tundra, so it's a full size truck, but it's not everything is proportional in the front.
Yeah.
Whatever has happened in the last 3 to 4 years on Tundras, specifically,
where the whole front of the thing
like
is a grill with
giant
some headlights.
right. I'll be honest. Like the heavy duties, GMCs and Chevys.
Yeah.
It's like a goddamn stadium lights on the front end of these things.
Is it? What's
what the fuck is going
Dodge
on?
that has the one that has? It looks like it's got like 4 headlights on the front. Have you seen that?
No.
I swear it's a. Is it a Dodge? It looks almost like the Clark Griswold car.
Oh, really?
Like the wagon that has all the headlights on the front. Yeah. It looks like that in the front. It just fucking slays me. And they light up.
Yeah.
So if it pulls up and behind you, you're just getting like hammered with light. Especially in a car like mine that sits low, or the Miata for that matter. You know,
it's very bizarre. Like of late, I just don't understand where we went. Like we're almost going backwards with stuff.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
In many ways.
Is it the administration or is it car manufacturing? Who knows?
I think car manufacturing design styles is a fascinating study, I think, because it's like somebody designs a thing and people go, oh, that's cool. And then the other manufacturers go, oh, damn, everyone likes that. And it's selling. And then they start to sort of copy some of the shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I think there's this weird, like someone comes out with something that's unique for the time, and everyone goes, "Oh shit, that's where it's going." And then all the other manufacturers that make that thing also like come up with a similar style, and they incorporate some of those changes into their, you know what I mean? It's like there's very much a like this like leader follower mentality in the car design industry, I think. Yeah. Unless you're Hyundai. Like the dog bone Santa Fe. I fucking hate that thing. Anyway,
it's very.
I just think it's interesting.
Yeah. So I often wonder as I like look at the era of truck that represents the Dodge and then the Mima, and I'm like, and then I look at the current grill size of modern things. And I would understand if we were talking about they were somehow putting more cooling, heat extraction up front. But a lot of it is not that. It's just
look.
It's just a look.
Yeah.
So the whole thing just absolutely just I'm kind of just lost on where design has gone in the last couple of days. Like, certainly some of the GMC Chevrolet stuff, full size. I think the Colorados, what is the Canyons? Colorados and Canyons, they're smaller size, Ranger aligned size.
Well, you got the mid and the small.
Right.
Yeah.
The full size truck shit, pretty much on every manufacturer, gives me head scratching on what is going on with the amount of lights and grill size. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
you've got to look at Tacomas, Rangers, Canyons. What's the fucking Nissan? Oh my God!
Chandler really liked that.
Yep. The Pro 4X.
Yeah.
Frontier.
That's it.
To get something of a reasonable size. But now when you look at a Slate and the era of what a lot of people would know as the Toyota pickups or the original Ford Rangers, or the Hardbodies before the Frontiers, small pickups.
That's what the Slate reminds me of, is the Hardbody.
Yeah. Well, certainly the 80s era pickup trucks.
Yeah.
Like you're driving Piper down to Santa Barbara. She asked me something about bed size. Like she asked me something about the bed size, like the numbers that she sees oftentimes on the side of the trucks, like Pro 4X or 4x4 or something. She's like,
marketing.
What's all that mean? And I went, oh, well, it's a good question. A lot of it has to do with whether or not it has 4x4 capability, or it's just talking about some sort of marketing thing. But I said most trucks of full size are all designed around a sheet of plywood, like to be able to carry a sheet of plywood.
Yeah.
And that spun us off on like a design question, which I had recently just read a thing from the Rivian, the CEO of Rivian, who was talking about how they designed the R1T. They had a distance, a wheelbase design in mind, and then because they built it off the R1S, as far as the bed size that they were going to put on the truck, they had a standardized average of the American garage space capacity, and they built the bed size length off of the highest average of what would fit still in a garage with what would be a plug-in something on a wall or on the side or access to a plug to plug it in. And then they built, based off of that average, the maximum amount of truck bed that they could fit where someone could still park their truck in the garage to plug it in. And I went, so we're starting construction, and blue-collar work certainly plays a big part in most full-size truck sizings. But I said, as we get further and further towards EVs or trucks as daily drivers for soccer moms or whatever, bed size is becoming kind of like almost like a dealer's choice. It's not always going to be, certainly if you're looking at EVs, it's not always designed around a sheet of plywood. But it used to be, but you couldn't put a full-size sheet of plywood in Meemaw. But
I mean, if you're talking about the big guys like Chevy and Ford, whoever's making Tundra, whoever's making full-size pickups, that's probably the rule of thumb.
Titan. That's the Nissan.
Yeah.
That's right.
More or less, as a manufacturer making vehicles that go into the construction industry, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's what you need is more forward thinking, especially on an electric vehicle that's probably not going to be a construction vehicle.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody uses a pickup for construction.
No.
So
I see plenty of, specifically in my area, band moms driving F-150s.
Oh yeah.
The soccer moms and the band moms are not hauling yards of bark or sheets of plywood or drywall or 2x4s or 2x6s or treated lumber.
Maybe on the rare occasion they're doing some project out back.
Right. But something tells me, I'll be honest, some of those moms are just like, can I have it delivered? I don't know how to, I don't know.
I don't want to scratch up the bed.
I'm not saying those are that, but maybe I'm saying that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, that's, I don't want to mess up my truck. So can I?
Right.
Where's the.
And that's not just women. There are plenty of dudes. You can't tell me that some of these dudes with chromed out fucking 20s and 22s with street tires, not all terrains, mall crawling brodozer bullshits are looking at like, so we're doing a yard project and you want me to go get a yard of river rock and you want me to put it in the bed of my Chevy. Yeah. That's going to scratch up my girl.
Yeah.
But you've got nuts dangling from your trailer hitch. Yeah, no.
I don't tow anything either.
Yeah, I don't tow. I don't have a hitch. The hitch is there just to hold the nuts that are hanging.
Yeah.
'Cause no.
See the Cars movie.
Yeah, we don't put stuff in the bed.
Yeah.
Unless it's a cot.
I remember Chandler was working for Chuck doing the pool business thing.
Yeah.
And Chuck, I want to say Chuck bought a new truck at some point, and Chandler asked him if he could borrow it. And I think I had pneumonia at the time, and so Shan and Chandler decided they were going to rock part of the front of the house while I was in the house dying. And they took this brand new pickup over to the rock yard over there by Fountains at Hasty's, and they dumped a loader in the back of rock.
Yeah.
River rock.
Yes.
In the back of this brand new pickup. And I'm like, dude, you are way more ballsy than I am, because I wouldn't have done that with somebody else's brand new pickup.
Oh, no. Yeah. We, Venus's dad doesn't listen. I love Venus's dad. He is a good man, a very smart businessman. He treats his truck way different than I treat. I have been on record, and I've told you a number of times, the Dodge is a farm truck at this point. It
wasn't when you had it, though.
It wasn't when I had it.
Yeah.
But when I gave it to my dad, I'm like, this is just important for you to have and be able to have the capabilities here. And I know what's going to happen when it gets up into the country. It is a country truck.
Yeah.
My dad doesn't treat vehicles the same way I treat vehicles, and that's okay with me. I accept that. My nuance with vehicles is different. So it has dinks, dents, scratches, faded paint all over the place. And when it comes down here, I clean it the best I can, but I have accepted that it's a farm truck.
Yeah. It's out of your hands.
It's out of my hands.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. I don't admonish my dad about it. I accept it. The truck was up at my dad's, and Venus and I, when we were building the garden bed for this year, Folsom, the city of Folsom, has free mulch and free topsoil stuff.
Yeah.
Behind the city hall or behind their community center or something. And Venus's dad was like, you borrow the truck. We come get a load of the topsoil stuff, the fertilizer or whatever, and we'll just take a couple wheelbarrows for here. We'll just stop by here. We'll fill up the bed of the truck, stop by here, give me a couple wheelbarrows, and then we'll take it to your house and you can offload it there. I'm like, sweet, fantastic. We go over to Venus's dad's house. We all get in the truck. We go over to the place, and Venus's dad is laying out a tarp inside the bed of his truck and requesting that the materials are laid into the tarp, and then the tarp is then enveloped once we're full, so that way stuff doesn't blow around.
I'm just going to say, I'm pretty sure that would be me.
Really?
Yeah.
It had a bed liner.
I mean, if it was a bed liner, probably not. If it was just the painted bed.
No.
Well, for me.
Oh.
If it were me with just the painted bed, I would definitely be doing that.
Yes, I would agree.
But if it was especially a spray-in bed liner or whatever, I'd be like, whatever. Plastic, whatever. That's fine. Just dump it. But if it was just the painted bed, then I would have done it.
So if it had Line-X or spray-in bed liner,
I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't care?
No.
I mean, Dodge has a spray-in bed liner.
Yeah.
Right. So,
I know. I put a pallet of brick in the back of that thing.
You've borrowed, yeah. Okay,
yeah, I know.
Yeah. Man, there's no holds barred. Zero fuck.
They used a forklift to put a pallet of brick in the back of that
for your
thing.
patio.
Yeah, for the back patio.
Back patio. Oh yeah. So you know,
I get it.
And so to each their own. Like if I understand the protocols that you're working under, hey, I understand. That's fine. I don't care. But there was, as I'm looking at Venus and I'm seeing her look at me, look at her dad, who's laying in a tarp, and I'm just shoveling shit. Yeah. But now I'm having to shovel. I'm making sure that I'm not offending him and his graciousness.
It's his pickup. That's fine.
So then you're knocking your shoes before you get in the truck, because I don't want. Hey man, I get it. Yeah. I understand.
Yeah.
I will grab and yank and get into fucking the Dodge with dirty shoes. Now there's fucking nice WeatherTech mats in there, but it's a farm truck. I get it. But to some people, it's not.
Yeah.
To each their own.
Well, trucks are expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, I would treat my truck like I treat my car. If I bought a truck,
sure,
and then that was my daily,
right,
I would treat my truck like I treat
until
my car.
The moment where I released the truck to my dad. I treated the truck like I treated the Eclipse, like I treated. Well, I didn't have Grimlock, but the minivan. It was a very nice truck. The moment I released it, I understood this will be used and abused as my dad does in the country. He didn't take a fucking bat to it.
No.
But he's working on an NID ditch up against a trench, and the pry bar fucking leans over and smacks the fender. Shit happens.
Yeah.
It's not like he's banging the fucking pry bar.
He's not doing shit to it purposefully.
Right.
It's just
there was a year. I just talked about this with Venus. It was parked in the spur like it is right now, right here on the RV pad, and were we doing podcasts? We had to have been doing podcasts then. I was working in the office. It was night, late night, and I hear these bangs. Tinny bangs. What the fuck is going on? And I come into the garage, and I'm standing here. I'm like, what is something flexing, like a heat contract, whatever? And I hear it again, and something hit the garage door. I open the garage, and I see two boys tearing ass down the street.
Oh.
Pull up the Ring camera that was here, and I see a minute, 2 minutes back, them taking river rock, which at the time was in between the RV runners, pulling out rocks, going over to one of their houses, and chucking rocks at the garage door and what would subsequently be, at the time, probably the hood of the Dodge. I've got these two little shits on video.
Oh, yeah.
So, garage door opens. I see on video the two of them like tear ass down the street. And I'm like, Venus, come outside. They're fucking throwing rocks at she's like, what? I'm like, put your shoes on. I'm going down the street. I'm like, what? We start going down the street. I'm looking down. I'm looking down. And I can see the direction based off the Ring camera, which they went like 4 houses down before the Tundra.
Okay.
And I believe it's the house of a guy that has served. So I knew something was going down. So I get down to that. I'm walking straight down the middle of the street, looking for two little shits who are terrible at hiding, for sure, because suburban. They don't know anything about crime.
No.
They don't know.
No.
They don't know.
They're trying to figure out how to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're just sitting in the yard. I'm like, are you guys throwing rocks at my garage door?
No.
No, it wasn't us. I'm like, I got you two both on camera. throwing rocks at the garage. And we're like, we're real sorry, man. I'm like, listen, I'm not going to do anything right now, but you guys need to knock that off. You can't go throwing shit at my house when I have you on camera.
And not expect
me, if I catch you doing this again, I'm knocking on your front doors and I'm telling your parents that you're throwing rocks at people's houses. And they're like, oh, man, we're so sorry. Oh, fuck. And Venus is like,
how old were they?
20. Oh, I mean, they're at the time, they're probably early teenage, 12, 13.
Oh.
Like they're, I mean,
junior high.
Now the young man that's directly across from me is a freshman over here at Wood Creek.
Okay.
And I would have to imagine that his homie at the house where they were trying to
hide
bunker is also a freshman.
Oh, so it was this kid across the street?
Straight across.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And he is the nicest kid.
Yeah. He just got caught up in it, man.
Let's fucking throw another rock.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. But he's like literally across from me.
I know how to throw rocks.
Fucking throw it, bro. You fucking idiots. Anyway. And so they panic, shit their pants. Venus is like giggling as we then walked by, but she's like hot too at the same time.
Yeah. Because it's like, that's a personal thing.
There is a dent. At the time, I didn't even think to look at the truck because I'm only hearing bangs. But there is a dent that is now of age that is either a chuck into the sky and a bomb teardrop into the hood of the Dodge, or something that my dad has never told me about in the middle of the hood, which would be hard to believe because he's told me about all the other dings and dents and shit.
Yeah.
Of these kids throwing fucking rocks. So, shit happens.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
I mean, you gave it to your dad.
Right.
That ship's
If I were to buy, here's the thing. If I were to buy a Ford Raptor.
You would be polishing the wheel wells every weekend.
Right. Absolutely. It would be treated like the RS was. Yeah. It would be treated like every other car. Like, you know.
You'd have all the wheels off and your wife would come out and say, what are you doing? And you say, I'm washing my truck.
Right.
And you'd be in there with a toothbrush.
Yeah, I got to get the calipers. Yeah. And I can't do that through the wheels. So I have to take the wheels off.
Yeah.
Venus, whenever we go of a distance, Santa Barbara or whatnot, Venus's car gets washed. Like, everything is maintained. I believe an understanding of, I think... I think we should normalize more washing your car. And I understand that in some years, water management is a thing to be concerned about. But I think washing your vehicle teaches you.
You're looking at this all wrong, man.
No.
Well, some people just don't give a shit.
Right. I think that's part of the problem.
But like my daughter, she loves her car.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to spend time washing it. She would rather do almost anything else.
Right.
And so then it falls on me, and I'm like, well, I'm just waiting for you to wash your car. Wash your car.
Right. Yeah.
Why is it up to me to wash your car? It's your car.
Right. Yes.
It is registered to you. You paid for it.
Yes.
Wash it. It's filthy.
I agree.
And some people just don't give a rip. A car is a tool to get from point A to point B.
I would agree. I think that's a gap. I think being able to, even if it's a quick wash, being able to assess a crack in your windshield, a taillight that's not working, a bushing that's giving out, rubber that's giving out, a new crack in a headlight.
You and I are all on the same page.
Yes.
Not everybody is on that.
Yes, I think that's a problem.
Is it though?
Yes,
for them. I don't have to be concerned about it. The amount of times that
I have left for the mall to see taillights out, headlights out, taillights out. I was at Golfland Sunsplash. Where was I taking Xander? I was taking Xander to Kaiser to get his COVID shots. Nope, it was dentist appointment. And we were parked at Golfland Sunsplash, and I look over at the car. We're in Yukio, so we have maximum visibility to car tires to the right and left of us.
Yeah,
I am looking at an SUV, non-discriminate, doesn't matter, and tires are bald.
Yeah,
and I'm like, no, that's a problem. And he's like, what? And I'm looking over, and I'm like, do you see the tread on the car next to us? And he's like, yeah. I'm like,
there isn't any.
It's bald. And he's like, oh. And I said, you need to be able to understand that, like being able to take an assessment of your car, because I said, here's what happens, worst case scenario. I said, this car in a turn, high speed, or in with something debris on the side, this bald tire gives out. And now what happens?
I'm gonna give you a quote though.
Okay.
This is a quote directly from my mother-in-law.
Okay.
Regarding her car.
Yes.
I get in and I go. That's how a lot of people look at cars.
That hurts me because
trust me, I'm well aware of that.
Once you get on the road, it's not about I get in, it's we get in, right? Yeah. Everyone else is
I know.
It is a community effort once you get on the road. So it has been I don't expect everyone to be a mechanic.
Let's put it this way. I struggle when oh my gosh, this pained me. When Raj was getting out of the hospital,
mm-hmm.
and I took his van
mm-hmm.
to Quick Quack
mm-hmm.
because he wanted it clean.
Mm-hmm.
And that fucking car wash beat the living shit out of his car while I was inside.
Oh.
And do you think that a part of me died as I was taking his van through the Quick Quack car wash?
With the mechanical...
With the spinning beater things? Dude, part of me died.
Mm.
And I can't unsee it.
Mm.
And he has a subscription, a monthly subscription to Quick Quack. He pulls up and scans his plate and he goes...
Touchy doodad whip whoop whips?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
My dad has a secret to a Quick Quack.
Yeah. You pull up and it reads your plate and the arm opens and you just get your car wash. You can go 4 times a day if you want.
I didn't know that it wasn't touchless. I don't...
Oh, it's beating.
It's the whippies?
Yeah, it's the
chamois.
Whip. I swear they're plastic.
Oh, no.
Dude, it just beats the shit out of your car. And the sound that comes off of them.
No.
See? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is how some people, okay, they might keep their car clean, but they aren't treating it well. And some people just don't even.
That's different. If you're just running through a car wash, you're not doing the look around shit.
And sometimes it's like, if I don't see it, I don't have to deal with it, and I don't have the money to fix it. There's that too. There's like, oh shit, I can't. I'm not gonna. You know what?
And that's weird. Not all of that is like automotive ignorance. Some of that is, if I can work close to time. Some of that is working class problems.
I was mortified one day when a neighbor came over and told me that one of Shanna's taillights was out.
Oh, no.
Mortified.
Oh, no.
That I did not know that there was a taillight out on Shanna's car before my neighbor had to come over and tell me about it.
Oh.
That also made a little piece of me die inside.
Right.
And as soon as he told me, I fucking got in the car and drove over to AutoZone and got bulbs and replaced them. Like, immediately. First of all, my wife's driving around in that thing.
Right.
It's got to have fucking working lights, period, at a minimum.
Yeah.
You know, you know what I mean? But to have my neighbor be like, hey, you got a brake light out or whatever it was. And I'm like, oh, shit. Okay. And then, like, I just felt horrible. Like I had failed life in the moment. Some people don't look at stuff like that. There was a lady in front of me. This is like a month or two ago. No brake lights. No brake lights. Driving through Roseville with no brake lights. And I'm all, what the? I can't tell if she's slowing down or not. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I pulled up. It was 2 left-hand turn lanes, and I pulled up next to her. Luckily, I could. And I rolled the window down, and I just went like this. And whoever was in the passengers, I go, you don't have any brake lights. It's very scary to drive behind you. Oh, I don't? Okay. She had no brake lights.
Did she have, was it night?
No, it was in the daytime.
Oh, okay. So she didn't even have headlights on to warrant.
There was no brake lights.
No brake lights.
Yeah, it wasn't running lights. It was brake lights.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Imagine driving behind that and rolling up to us. You don't know how hard she's going to, or even if she's stopping, is she not just is she a 5-speed or 6-speed?
She's going to make the yellow. Is she?
I don't know.
Is
scary.
She's going to run that red. Is she?
And it was in that area, like on Pleasant Grove, that goes over 65, where it's always people are braking for no reason. And that's why, like, it caught me. Like, oh, this isn't cool.
Oh, yeah. Because
there's like 4 lights in a row or 5 lights in a row in that section. So some people just don't. She probably didn't even do anything about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people don't care. Some people don't have the means to care. Some people just look at their car as like, I have to have a car so I can go to the grocery store and get to school or get to work or whatever the fuck it is. And they don't look at them like we do. It is what it is.
It's weird to have. Is it not weird to have like that sort of association with something, but yet also use it in a way that's you're surrounded by the rest of the community? It's not like a drill. You're like, this is a tool. I use it to do this thing to put IKEA furniture together. Ha ha ha. It's just IKEA furniture. If I strip a bolt, it's just a tool. But yet a car, that I'm just using it to go to Rayleigh's. But you get onto a space that is shared with a community of people. Do your taillights work? Do your headlights work? Do your brakes work? Do you have safe tires? Because if you blow a tire making the left-hand turn and I'm coming up behind you and your brake lights don't work, like...
No, I get it. Yeah.
Like, we have some sort of normalized the disassociation of sharing a community space together. It's very weird to me. Even cars outside of that, it's very, like, I don't understand what happened.
We knew somebody from the dance studio that had a Passat. And they had that Passat for a few years. And I remember talking to him and, oh, how do you like the Passat? He's like, oh, it's great. I've never popped the hood on this thing once. Wait, what? You've never changed the oil? Nope. Dude had not ever changed the oil. The car was almost 4 years old.
Oh, no.
So some people just don't give a he thinks he's getting away with some shit because he hasn't popped the hood and changed the oil on his Passat that he spent probably $35,000 at the time on.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
What the fuck?
So that to me is bonkers. Cars are, in my mind, the second most expensive thing you could buy in your life.
Yes.
Right?
Especially right now. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I know. They deserve to be treated as such. You wouldn't, I don't know. You wouldn't treat your house that way, although there are a lot of houses out there that are pretty beat up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe that is the case. I don't know. There's a lot of YouTube stuff where they go and clean up yards for people.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of houses that are fucked up.
Yeah.
People just don't give a rip.
I wonder if because I had this conversation with, it may have been my dad. We were talking about the EV stuff. The advent of leases, because they've become almost the affordable alternative for a car
to get into something new,
right?
Yeah,
as a disassociation from, well, it's not mine. I'm gonna give this thing back in like 2 years.
I'm giving it up anyway.
Right, it's not mine. I'm not paying to own it, so why would I care? Like, I'll just pay the fine or I'll pay the overage or whatever. So who the fuck cares? It's not mine. I'm just leasing it. I wonder, because we kind of talked about this last week, I think, the disparity between someone that is a pay to own on a loan for a car where you then own the thing. This is mine. I'm paying to own this thing versus, well, I'm just renting it. So it's not mine. And at the end of this thing, either I'm rolling into a new thing and I'm going to pay a fine, or it's going to be, but really, all they really care about is that I'm going to re-up for the new thing and keep pressing on with this lease payment. So you create this, well, it's not mine, so why would I care about it? Versus the U's and the I's, or the generation that has normalized a pay to own. This is my thing. Eventually, I will own this thing. I'm going to take care of it.
But the thing is, I think that cars are so expensive now.
Yeah.
Like, most people can't afford to buy.
Right. So
they lease.
Yeah. Not only has market conditions reduced the mentality that our generation has, but also the affordability of a lease in itself has created, and you add in the short attention span.
Oh, there's a new thing. Oh, I can turn it in and get a new thing. It's like getting a new iPhone every 2 years.
Oh, well, fucking, why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
I'm going to get a new Passat in 2 years. So why would I
never change the oil?
I'm not going to change the oil. It's not my Passat. It's their fucking Passat. I'm going to turn this thing in. If I run this thing into the ground in 2 years, doesn't matter.
Dude, imagine somebody got that car after they owned it.
Right.
And that motor did not last.
No. It's probably at top automotive things on Riverside being sold for $14.99.99.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm always going to have a car payment, so I might as well just lease and get something new every couple of years.
Yes.
And it'll still be a little cheaper because I can't afford a down payment that'll make my payment okay.
Right.
But I can get a lease for a decent deal.
Right.
I mean,
I feel like that's the reality of where most, I'm not having to worry about it. I'm going to get a new car every 2 years.
Disposable. It's consumerism at its finest, but on the largest scale of things that we purchase.
Right next to homes, it is the next, I'm fucking renting this apartment, so I'm going to fucking light a little bonfire on the carpet and whatever.
Yeah.
My rent deposit, my fucking deposit's only like $500. So it's like, whatever. They'll take it out of that. And I've already written that check, so fucking.
And I mean, for every apartment I ever lived in, I was like, I am getting as much of my deposit back as I can.
Yeah.
I want that fucking money back.
I think. Man, we're of an old perspective, because now it's like, I want as much as that back. And the rest of the people are like looking at it like an deductible.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
if I
dinked that wall
Yeah.
with it moving in an entertainment center, and
I scratched the floor.
Johnny was over here with we were smoking cigars and lit that chunk, and something fell out of the fireplace, and that's got a fire mark in it, and the stove, the left burner doesn't work because I overflowed pasta, and so the stove doesn't work, and you're like, yeah, but my deductible is $500, so, well, I've already wrote that check, so it's $500 off, so now I'm over. I don't care because I only had a $500. Whoa. When you,
I want the money back.
I do.
Yeah,
I know.
I do.
I know we do.
Yes,
but some people look at it like, well, the max out of pocket is,
which I don't think is necessarily the case. If you have
right, I think if you flat out
they will fucking come after you,
abuse shit, then you're gonna get dinged. But so we're satirizing some of these situations.
I want the money back.
Right.
I don't also want to look like a total tool fucking asshole when I walk out of a place I lived in for a couple years and it looks like garbage.
Oh yeah.
Like I didn't clean it or maintain or don't know how to fucking behave.
Well, the biggest hardship I think I ever had coming out of an apartment solo or with Venus was whether or not it was going to be clean. I mean, it's not. I don't smoke. I don't really drink excessively. I was never popular enough to fucking host parties or anything like that.
Right.
So it's like I was always gonna listen. I'm a white guy. I was always gonna get my fucking deposit back because I'm clean. Oh my god, who's blowing us up? Something for my wife. I'm always gonna get my money back because of I'm just too fucking squeaky clean. But some people don't. They're like, where's the...
Oh, no, I'll put in the effort.
Right. Where's the threshold and how much can I get away with?
Guess what? They're going to get that fucker back clean.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember Melanie's apartment. We had to clean it before she could move in. That's some fucked up shit. Think about that.
Yeah.
We had to clean the crap out. It was disgusting. We had to clean the shit out of the apartment before we could even feel comfortable moving her in.
When we checked Piper in to her dorm room in Santa Barbara, one of the things she got told as she was checking in was, please mark or take notes and annotate or whatever, document any damage that you see in the apartment.
So you don't get dinged
so
for
that
it later.
you don't get dinged. Right. So you're not hold for your deposit or whatever the fuck it was. And my daughter gets out a fucking notepad.
Here it goes.
And between her mom, and myself, we're like, take a picture, and drywall scratched. Couch has cat scratches in a non-pet thing. Cat 5 jack for Wi-Fi does not snap into place.
Like every possible thing.
Dude, every little thing. And then what makes the whole thing even a little bit funnier was that obviously every resident in her dorm room gets the same disclaimer.
Oh, yeah.
So the second or third young lady that is in Piper's dorm, I think it was... she had her mom with her. I won't say her name, but her mom was there, and her daughter is starting to put stuff in her room and like organize her shit. And the mom comes out and she's like sets down her flat pack thing for Xander and I to put together. She's like, "Okay, so I'm supposed to document things that are wrong in the room." I'm like, "Well." Piper in the other room, she has a notepad going. She's like, oh, okay. But she is, the other mom is like much more like snappy of pictures.
Yeah.
And she's getting stuff that Piper missed, but also taking pictures.
Yeah.
Piper was more about notating on paper. And
that's funny.
Between the 5 of them, listen.
That place should have been condemned.
Hey, man. There was a laundry list of shit. And then I told Piper, like, I'm like, hey, Kaylin's mom I think it has some pictures of stuff that you didn't get. Make sure you write that down when you turn it in to the things that she found. Like
you're fucking up right now.
She took some pictures of some of the kitchen cabinets that I don't think you notated. Like, I don't think it shuts all the way.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And she's like, and the laminate is like peeling on the underside. Did you get that? She's like, no. I'm like, yeah, be sure to write that down on your notepad.
Copying off someone else's paper.
Right, yeah. Take some of Caitlin's notes. Caitlin's got the juice.
When Melly was in her apartment in Fullerton, we used the what are they called? The things for the walls that you can peel off. I can't.
The 3M.
Yeah, whatever
command strips.
Command strips. We used command strips. So when we were moving her out, go to pull the command strips off, it takes some of the fucking drywall off.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, hoof it down to Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever. And I'm like, I got to get something to repair the shit.
Yeah.
And I need some paint.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you match the paint? Because it's not white.
Yeah.
It was some other. I was like, okay, I bought 3 samples. I'm like, this is pretty. One of these. So I bought 3. I don't need a gallon or a half gallon, or I just need the sample size.
Yeah.
So I bought 3 sample colors. One of them matched fucking perfectly.
Oh, dead nuts?
Oh, yeah. You think we're getting all of our money back? Hells yeah, we did. Because I fucking painted that wall, and that paint matched to the fucking teeth, man.
Yeah. I'm feathering this shit out. You won't even know I was here,
dude,
bitch.
It was that good. I was the proud papa there.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. I'll spend a couple bucks to get some sample paint to put it on the wall and say, fuck you, university.
They have
house.
that sample there because they know, right?
Yeah.
It's like, the dorms over on the...
No, I think literally I just went to the like color kiosk and was like, that. And then I just picked 3 colors out that I'd taken a picture of the wall with something else in the picture so you could tell the color.
Yeah.
And I was like, these, okay, it's going to be one of these 3. And the right sheen and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Painted it, disappeared. I was like, fuck yeah.
Nailed it. Full deposit, baby.
Yeah. And I'm not even getting the money back.
Yeah,
it was
it's not even me.
It's going back to her.
Shit.
So anyway, we're out of time.
We're way out of time.
We're way out of time.
Yeah. I mean, of late.
I know we're going long.
Yeah, all of a sudden we're turning into a 90-minute fucking show.
Well, we should cut it down to like 30 minutes one day and just see how that goes.
We're like, hey, welcome to the Sad Dad's Club podcast. I'm Lord Fu.
And we're out.
And that's it. Thanks for joining. You should be sure to wash your hands.
Wash your ass.
Return the cart.
Check your oil, Tony.
Stay up to date on your shots.
Make the call if you need to.
Register to vote and vote, please.
Do the kindness.
Pick up a broom.
And wear the helmet.
And we'll catch you next week.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Bye.